Hi guys, it's Paula. I hope you're doing well today. I was tagged by Amanda D, my dearest dearie, to do the blush Is Bae tag. I have seen this going around a little bit on YouTube, and I was very honored and flattered when she tagged me, so thank you, Amanda. I appreciate it. I'd like to say that you probably didn't know what you were getting yourself into when you tagged me, but I think you knew exactly what you were getting yourself into when you tagged me. There are 15 questions to this tag, so we better get started because I have a lot of blush. So let's talk about it. Number 1, cream or powder blush? Yes, absolutely, both. I would never choose one over the other. I do think living in the Midwest of America, that both have a purpose. I do happen to like wearing both together, a cream with a powder layered over it. But if I was particularly dry, if my skin was particularly dry at the time, I could definitely go with just a cream. Or if it's humid and sticky and disgusting like it is throughout the entire month of August, I could see myself skipping the cream and just going with a powder. So both. Okay, number 2, weirdest color blush in my collection. I don't have a lot of weird blushes or weird colored blushes, but I do have 3 that have been banished to my eyeshadow stash because I'm probably never going to wear them on my cheeks again. The first one is this Milani Tantastic Face and Body Baked Bronzer. I don't know what they're calling it, a bronzer. I guess you could call it a bronzer. I call it a shimmery hot mess. I think this was supposed to be a dupe for the Lorac Tantalizer, but it is very shimmery and way too much for me personally, for my taste. It is a beautiful rose gold. It looks amazing on the eyes. I wonder how long it would take me to pan this as an eyeshadow. It is huge. But that's what I use it for because it is way too shimmery for me to use as a bronzer or a blush. The next 2 I bought on clearance for the heck of it. I don't know, maybe I bought them as eyeshadows, but they are technically blushes, and they are both by Maybelline. The first one is called Wild Blossom, and it is this purpley color. It's coming off a little bit more vibrant on the camera than it actually is. That's it right there. And the next one is called Coral Burst. And that is it right there. I imagine that someone with much deeper skin than me would rock this blush and look amazing with it, but no thank you. I did think of this color immediately after that Blood Sugar palette was released by Jeffree Star. I think I might be able to recreate that famous look he did for the photo shoot for the palette with this blush. So that's exciting to have discovered. I don't need that palette. Number 3, do I prefer high-end or drugstore blushes? I love all blushes. I am not particular. Some of my favorites are drugstore. I certainly have some favorite high-ends. I will buy any of them. I love them. Number 4, what is the most expensive blush I own? The winner of that prize goes to Too Faced. I have several $30 blushes that Too Faced sells. I do not think I paid $30 for any of them, which is good news. I got them on sale or I used Ulta points for them, but their retail value is $30. First one being my Papa Don't Peach blush. I have to smell everything these days. Gorgeous blush, $30. I think I bought it with Ulta points. And then I have my Too Faced Sweethearts Perfect Flush Blush. These are also $30. I do have 4 of them. So, if I added all of this up, this is $120 worth of blushes right here. I'll show you them. This is in the shade Something About Berry. Candy Glow. Sparkling Bellini. And my favorite of the bunch, Peach Beach. Love it. My most inexpensive blush goes to e.l.f. I have one that is $2. I don't have the name of it anymore. I tried to depot this and it was a total fail, so I gave up before I broke it, but the sticker came off of it. This has a lot of shimmer to it, so I don't wear it very often, but it's a pretty shade and it only cost $2. And then this e.l.f. blush is one of those baked ones, and this only costs $3, so that is a great deal. I don't have the shade to this one either. The sticker must have fallen off. Isn't that gorgeous? I should wear that every now and then. Number 6 is Favorite Blush Single, and that award goes to 2, and they're both drugstore. This Milani blush in Romantic Rose is my favorite everyday dusty rose color. It just is gorgeous. I also let my mom use it whenever she comes over because she likes it too. And then another Milani. Oh my goodness, both of my favorite blush singles are from Milani. Who knew? Luminoso. Everyone's most loved blush. It does have shimmer in it. I don't mind it. It's not to the extent that I think it's off-putting, but if you like matte blushes, I would not recommend this. It's beautiful. Peach. Gorgeous. Number 7 is Favorite Blush Palette, and I'm giving it to my old Sephora blush face palette. This, I've only used it a few times, but every time I use it, I love the way my makeup looks. It just makes my skin look beautiful. It has 4 different matte colors. That one's probably more of a bronzer than a blush. And then this X is like a shimmery highlighting color, which you could use obviously as a highlighter, but you could also kind of mix whatever shade you want to mix it with to create like a shimmery blush. And I just always love the look that I get. And this is huge. This is huge. It's bigger than the palm of my hand. It will last me forever. I should pan this too. I should pan it all. I love panning. I love that blush. All right, oldest blush in my collection. Whenever questions like this come up, I really wish I had been on Instagram my entire life so that I could document when all these things came in, because prior to me being on Instagram, I don't remember. I've been at this for a long time. I'm like 40 years old. I got a lot of makeup, but I do have 2 blushes that I'm pretty sure are 2 of the oldest blushes I have. One is from L'Oreal. It is this Touch On Color Eyes and Cheeks in the color Get Down Plum. I was trying to pan this last year and the year before. I made a lot of progress on it, but it's still hanging around. This is the cover. It's a beautiful shade that looks nice and does have a little bit of shimmer in it. And then the other old blush is an old Max Factor, and as we discussed in my makeup history with lipsticks, Max Factor isn't even available in the US anymore, so you know this is old. It's called Color Genius Blush in 100 Roses, and it has 3 different shades. I pretty much just swirled the 3 shades together and wore it as a blush. I haven't worn this in a few years, but it's an old favorite and I like it. It's all matte too. Newest blush in my collection goes to these 2 Dose of Colors from their Mint collection. This one, I just love I fell for the packaging. I did get them on sale. They were half off for an ultimate platinum perk, but still I didn't need them. This is a peachy shade in the color Amazement, M-I-N-T, Amazement. And this one is called Statement, M-I-N-T. and it's more of a pinky peach. Haven't used them yet, but those are my newest. Number 10, what is my party blush? It's been a long time since I've looked for a party blush. I've been panning blushes for 2 years straight, so that's my party blush, that's my work blush, that's my go to the grocery store blush. But I think what they're asking for is something for like a special occasion. So I would probably bust out something with a little glitter and sparkle in it. And so I chose a Bare Minerals blush in the shade Love Radiance. It definitely has some sparkle in it. A nice peach color, peachy pink. Love a peachy pink. Not crazy about sparkle, but if it's a party, why not? If there's any time to sparkle, a party would be it. Okay, here's where things get a little crazy. Number 11 is brands that I have 4 or more of, and I have several. Obviously, I've already showed you my Too Faced Love Perfect Flush Blush. I have 4 of these, but that's not all I have 4 or more of. Let's get started. I have 5 In Stain blushes by The Balm, and they're all different. These are gorgeous shades, and they really do have a lot of pigment and last all day. And they're adorable. Little blondie, a little brunette, little short hair with the purple hat, little fancy girl, and look at this lady. All beautiful colors. 5 of them. These are the shades right here. Argyle, Swiss Dot, Houndstooth, Toil, and Lace. What else do I have 4 or more of? I have 4 or more of Maybelline Dream Bouncy Blushes. I actually have 7. Boop. Plum Wine, Peach Satin, Pink Plum, Candy Coral, Coffee Cake, Rose Petal, and Hot Tamale. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 Bare Minerals blushes. A lot of these were given to me by a friend who was sick of them. There's 6 right there, 2 big guys and 2 little guys. I wonder how many years it would take me just to pan those 10. We won't think about that. I have 4 Stila blushes. These were the convertible color dual lip and cheek cream. Petunia, another Petunia makeup hoarder, Gerbera, and Lilium. I bought this, I know who I bought this from. I'm going to talk about this again in a second because somebody made me buy it. I have 5 cargo tins of blushes. I don't know, these guys with the stripes. I waited for them to go on half off as a platinum perk and bought them all. I like blush. I buy a lot of blush. So many blushes. All right, what else do I have 4 or more of? Because I'm not done. I'm not done. I have 4 of these CoverGirl trios that I mentioned in a recent video. And I tried this one for the first time. It was nice. I have 3 more that I've never tried. I have 5 of these Laura Geller blushes. Let's go through really quickly. Pink Buttercream, Honeysuckle. These are another one that when they go half off at Ulta. Sunswept, Boysenberry, and Pink Grapefruit. They go half off and I grab them. This might be a little embarrassing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 4, 8, 13. I have 13 Tarte blushes. 13. And I gave one of these away. Huh. That's bananas. All right, we have Blissful. I gotta make room. Blissful, Glisten, Buff, Peaceful, Fearless, something I can't say. A Quixote? What is that? I've never heard of that. I didn't know I had that. Celebrated, Tipsy, Dollface. I think that one's broken. Exposed, Captivating, Flush, Dazzled, and I'm pretty sure I have that party one that was the birthday gift from last year somewhere. So that would make 14 Tarte blushes. That's a lot. That is a lot of blush. Any blush buying regrets? Nope. I love them all. I know I have more than I can use in a lifetime. I love them. I love them. Any blush I purchased because of another YouTuber? Yes. I'm going to talk about 3. This L'Oreal True Match blush in the shade Barely Blushing. I remember buying because of Iman. She recommended this. It's a kind of a peachy nude color. This Stila Convertible Blush in Lilium I bought because of Makeup Geek. The heck is her name? Marlena. She used this for years and loved it. Another kind of light nude color. And then this Hot Tamale I bought because of Emily Noel. Girl, you got me buying these crazy red blushes. All right, we're getting there. Number 14. Is there a blush from a brand that you haven't tried that's on your wish list? So I couldn't think of any off the top of my head, and I actually went through my Ulta wish list and I found one. I have been wanting to try those Clinique Cheek Pops. They have, I actually have 3 on my wish list. One is called Ginger Pop, Petal Pop, and Cola Pop. I want to try those. They run about $23, and I've been able to hold off on buying them probably because there hasn't been a good deal on them. Like if those were an ultimate platinum perk and they went on half off, I'd probably buy all 3 or more. But so far I've been holding off on those, but I do want to try those someday and I would love them. And number 15, what are my favorite blush brushes? I have 2 that I thought were worth mentioning. They're both drugstore. The one that I use every day pretty much for the past 2 years now has just been this e.l.f. complexion brush. It costs like, I don't know, $3, $6. And I use this for bronzing and blush. I love it. It picks up a good amount of product. It's easy, it's good. Before I was using that every day, I was using this Real Techniques petal or tulip, what's it called, a tulip brush? A blush, well here it just says blush brush, but it's I think they call this a tulip shaped brush. And yeah, I love this. I think it's really nice. You just kind of tap it on the blush like this, boop, boop, and do this, and you're done. I love them. I would recommend both of these brushes, and they're both from the drugstore. So that is my blush Is Bae Tag. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. I do have a love for blush, like I have a love for all makeup. And I had a lot of fun talking about these because I've basically been using one blush for all of 2018 and one blush for all of 2017. So a lot of these blushes are just sitting in drawers, not being seen or used or played with. So this was really fun. Thank you so much, Amanda, for tagging me. I will tag a couple people down below and list all of these questions along with it. If I have not tagged you personally, don't fret, consider yourself tagged right now and film this video and show me what your favorite blushes are. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye.